Hi, you guys. Welcome back to my channel, The Spiritual Justice Gem. God is Quito. You can call me Quito. Either one would do. I answer to both. Spirit just wanted me to give. I'm not on camera today because it's a whole setup and my arm hurts. So you have to excuse me not being on camera today, please. But the Most High is telling me to reiterate something that I've said before, that they've given me to say to you guys before, that dealing with narcissist personalities like psychopath, antisocial personality, personality disorders, you have to understand that these people, some of them may be consciously aware, but a lot of these people will abuse. And I'm not saying, you guys act like I'm against it. I'm not, but I'm calling it like it is. I don't know how to explain it to you guys. I'm not against it, but who wants somebody around them that's hurting them and is lying to them? Nobody wants that. We all frown up on that situation, but these personality types are more prone to do that than any other person who's healed or who's balanced. That's all I'm saying. That's why I'm saying healing is a must, that we do these in order to even identify this stuff and understand why we're attracted to these type of people, and not only hold them accountable for their actions, but hold ourselves accountable for what's in our psyche too. This is what the Most High is saying. It's not that I'm against them, but you cannot, they all, it's selfish. The way that the universe has made us and God has made us, the Most High has made us, is for us to be loving to one another, to connect with one another. And if you're connected in hurtful ways, you're damaging people. No matter if you're a psychopath, no matter what these people are dealing with, I say my whole purpose is to enlighten everybody on the information, to get you to understand. It's your choice of whether you want to deal with that person or not. It's your choice of whether you want to clean out your psyche or not. But at least I put out the information. You have to understand, I'm not against these people, but the Most High is giving us the information so that we can detach or make the correct decision based upon ourselves. If you don't have self-love in the first place, then most likely you're going to attract these type of people. I had self-love, but not enough of it. You know what I'm saying? I had a low degree of self-love, and God had to build my confidence, had to build me up and let me see, this is why you don't want to deal with this type. This is why you don't want to deal with this. I cannot be, I deserve more. I cannot be in a relationship where somebody is loveless. Narcissists cannot love. They don't know. They do not truly love themselves. They're shielding themselves. So why would I want to be in a relationship that I constantly have to be fought to tell the person, have to tell me the truth, for to tell them what's wrong with them, to put their guard up, to use either affection as a weapon against me when I'm deserve affection from the beginning, and I'm pouring into this person. I should not have to do that. I should not go through these things. So if I'm holding somebody accountable, trust me, I'm a very sweet person. If I say something about somebody, I do not have to lie on that person. I don't. I'm going off my experiences. I'm giving you the knowledge the Most High, and it's off my experiences that the Most High has taken me through. You get what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, you guys, it's not that we're against these people. It's the mindset, the spirit behind these people. Do you understand? When you have these low vibrational diseases or disorders, that is easy. You're not a child. I'm talking about full-blown adults. I'm not talking about children. They're not responsible. We're just not doing that with kids right now. I'm talking about from 16 and above. This is what I'm talking about. And 16 is still a child, but yet they're still growing. They know right from wrong. So I'm talking about 16 and above. If you're dealing with somebody, because these are the types we're in, let's be honest, a lot of kids are even having sexual intercourse before 16, but 16 is basically the age, of the appropriate age to begin, I feel like, to begin like dating and communicating and having this dating scene. So this is where the abuse cycle come in at most of the time. If it didn't come in, for a lot of it comes from my childhood, but that's not what I'm talking about. But in the dating scene is what I'm talking about. So if your child is dating or anything, so they can be aware of abusive partners, they can be aware, so they won't continue to be damaged. And even for grown people 18 and above, even for people who's not 16, everybody that's dating needs to know this. I feel like psychology, identifying disorders, should be a part of the school curriculum when you're in high school, middle school, even in middle school, high school. from middle school, but that should be a part of the curriculum to identify what's going on with ourselves mentally, and what's going on with others around us mentally. Because when I got in college, I took it's mandatory to take a psychology course. That's how I learned to begin to identify, that's what's wrong. That because they taught me, they gave us self-evaluations and then family evaluations. The way the curriculum was set up, it was so brilliant, because you don't get taught about mental disorders in mental education in school. Is not taught, and it's very essential to the way we live our lives, the way we interact with others is very essential to our existence. Let's just be honest about that. So for me to be against the cycle, I'm not. These people are against themselves or against you. This is the law of vibration. The lowest vibration you can be in is the Luciferian mindset, which is the psychopath, the anti-personality disorder. These are nice names for this. This is what Jesus is listing in the Bible. This is what he's trying to tell you guys. If it's not like in like words, but if you contact the Most High, she will tell you about these different disorders. She will tell you. She will. You will understand what Jesus is trying to teach. Y'all think Jesus is trying to come against somebody or trying to tear the heaven on earth? Is us having peace within ourselves so that we can be peaceful with each other. That's the only way we're going to create heaven on earth. And for the people that don't like psychopaths, a lot of them don't have the audacity, the oomph to change, because they're so stuck into their lower self. I do what people get confused about when I say I don't pray for people unless they're more high top. Those are the type of people that I pray for them to want healing, for them to want this and that. I don't pray for the people that like to be stagnated. Those people I do not pray for, because no matter how much you pray, they're not. But these people have disorders and diseases that keeps them in this lower vibration. Now I do pray, I do transmute, because if you follow my work and follow what I've been doing, you see that I intervened for the person that didn't want to cry. God revealed to me that in his childhood that he was a very sensitive child. He was made to not to want to cry, that he's not supposed to cry, else he less than a man, he less than a person, he less than a human being if he doesn't cry. And that's what created him to be a narcissist. Was that his fault? No. But I don't think he could help that he couldn't cry. And so I intervened for him in the spiritual realm. I guarantee you he's crying now. I guarantee you he's doing better now. These are the people that I do pray for. So don't ever get it twisted that I'm not praying for these people. I do not pray for stagnant people. I do not pray for people who will read the Bible 1 minute and go out there and sin in the next breath. I do not pray for those type of people. Those people are like to be stuck, and I do not like stagnated and stuck people, nor do God. He do not like stagnated and stuck people. So at the end of the day, you guys have to understand that for the people like psychopaths, these type of people, narcissists, I do pray for these people. I do not get attacked demonically by demons because they're already doing it. So I understand the different mindsets. The people that I would not pray for is these stuck, stagnant people. And I still pray that they become unstuck and unstagnant. But you have to have the will and the gumption to say, hey, I'm going to change this behavior. These people who are psychopaths and narcissists have been hurt for so long doing in a very detrimental part of their childhood that they're creating their little personalities and different stuff are going on within their psyche, and then they get abused on top of that. These are the people that I pray for. I don't pray for the adult. I pray for the child in them that they're shielding. I pray that God for them to stop shielding that child and go ahead and receive the healing that they need. I do make those kind of prayers. I do pray for those kind of people. And it's not an individual that I pray for. It's the mindset. I pray that everybody has the God mindset. I pray that everybody be balanced within themselves. I pray that everybody be peaceful within themselves. But the people who want to stay stuck and stagnant, no matter how much you pray for them demons will come fight you. And this is the disconnect that we're having here. This is the disconnect that I'm having with you guys about these different things, about these different, what I say. You guys are taking it very literally, which is literally, but you guys are not let me just put it this way. Maybe I need to better explain it like I'm doing now. I pray for psychopaths. I pray for these people, but the truth has to be said. They are stuck in the Luciferian mindset. They're stuck in their devil side, and that's just what it is, and they're serving the devil. That's just what it is. I didn't make the rules. I didn't create the universal laws. I didn't abuse them. I didn't do this to them, but I am picking up the slack. I am saying, hey, God, what would make this person, what would put these people in situations that'll make them want to heal? You get what I'm saying? Want to be a better person, to interact, want to have empathy. Let them stop having to put on the mask and be their real selves, which is that child that needs to be healed. And then they can start the healing process. I am never against anyone. I pray for everyone but the stagnated people. People who are stagnated, I tried that before. You know what I'm saying? That's how I know from experience that those type of people like to be there. You cannot make somebody do anything. But most psychopaths and they did not do that. That child, I pray for that child within them because they hadn't matured from the inside. They have not. So I pray for that child. I do not pray for stuck and stagnant people. That's on them. I can give you the information and tell you where to go, but if you're lazy and you're not going to do the work, what do you want me to do? Like, what do you want me to do? If psychopaths and narcissists can put so much work into masking themselves and being out for themselves, they can put that same energy into bettering themselves. I'm a full believer. But a person that like to be stuck and stagnant, a person that's comfortable, oh, them demons will come at you. They'll send them at you. They'll pray against you. I'm not for that. God already showed me that information. God already showed me what type of people you can. Psychopaths cannot understand love because they are so locked into their devil side. They do not understand it. They do not perceive it as love. So most people who are being abused perceive sex as love, and that's not the same thing. And it's sad to say that, but that's the truth. That's not the same thing. I love all of my exes. People say, if you still love your exes, yes, you can.